My name is Wihan, and this is my wife Alexis.
I've been coming to Mountain West for about 3 years now, and he's only been coming for about 3 months.
I'm from South Africa, so I'm very glad to be here.
We met about 6 years ago while I was on a missions trip in South Africa. We've been friends ever since, but now we're together. We just got married this summer, and he just moved over here in the springtime, so I told him, I was like, I've got this great church, I want you to come check it out with me, and he did.
Some churches in South Africa, when you get to the door, they also greet you. But Mountain West, the greeting you receive here is different. The people that I've met at the door, they were true servants. And as I was compelled to go through the doors, service was starting, I heard the worship music in there. And it was real. It was touching, and I knew this is where I had to be. I knew also had to be part of this worship, and I think I was in tears by the end of the worship. I was just so touched, and the most important thing for me when we got married was, because I was going to move here, was to find a church, a family, and we found that in Mountain West. And we went to a few churches in the area. Mountain West has been the family that I've been looking for. There's a closeness.
At the beginning of this summer, we decided to go to the Young Professionals group. We started, I think Wihan started the week before I did, but he came back and he was like, no, you have to come to this group with me. It's so amazing.
Worship is not just something you do on the stage, it's something you do off the stage also. And at small group, that's what I found. A place to belong. We all want a place to belong, and that's what I found. New friends, even though I'm a bit of an outsider, I feel welcome and I feel part of the family. I also recently, I went to talk to Gary, and that process took about a month or so for me to be a part of it, but I knew I had to be a part of Mountain West. I knew I had to be a part of the worship, and now I'm also playing, and I'm part of the band, and I'm part of the worship experience, and in that way I know I'm making a difference also. The support we've gotten from Pastor Michael and just the church staff in our relationship also, it's not just a service on a Sunday. It's a holistic approach.
There's just a lot of worry that comes along with inviting someone to church and putting that part of your life out there with people that you don't know at church. But with Mountain West, I've never had that worry, and I've always felt that this would be a place to bring people that aren't as acquainted with church or God. But I feel like it would be okay for them to come here. I wouldn't be uncomfortable at all sharing this part of my life with them.
We love Mountain West, and we found our home. And this is really where we belong. We can't wait to see what God is going to do on Friend Day.